out what is there worthy of being given. And here we study the Satish Prakash. I've been preparing this all week at school, and I had to email it to myself. I just didn't do it in an hour. And I'm telling you that because I want you to know that not that I'm your teacher, there are many of you older than me, and I can't claim that credit, but as someone who participates with you in the whole process of studying and teaching, I've been preparing this whole week. How do we, with what psychology operative in our mind, how do we approach a teacher? And the thing is, the thirst for knowledge must be there. Don't come with a blank mind. Come and ask, what new? Or even if it's old, what old is he presenting today in a new format? With a new perspective. But what is he giving us? He is the leader here. What is he giving us for us to take home? In one hand, they give us physical flower prasad. And in the other hand, they give us knowledge prasad. Yes, the flower prasad and the fried rice and the food is all there, and my body and my stomach is going to be filled. How is he planning to fill our mind, our intellect, and our ego today? And he's telling us, based on Rishi Dayananda, he has nothing new to offer. All of this came from Rishi Dayananda and Manusmriti and Ramcharitmanas and Bhagavad Gita and Mahabharata and Upanishads. It's all there. He's only a conduit. He has nothing of his own to offer. And he's telling us that you and I must develop the thirst for knowledge first. The thirst for the truth must be there. If I don't understand why this board is getting a red color, and I don't understand that this wire is not properly pushed in, I must ask, because the red color is an impediment for me to give a lecture on screen. And I just can't sit here with my face in my hand and say, well, what am I going to do now? Every effect has a cause, and every cause yields into an effect, and this cause and effect, when put together, yields knowledge. There's knowledge that is operative here, and I must have the thirst to find out why is it that board gives us a red color, and if I can't find the answer, I must go to somebody who has the answer. And the person I go to, in terms of spiritual knowledge, must be a Brahmanishta. Brahma means knowledge, and Nisht means very steadfast and grounded. He must have been grounded in knowledge. Go search out for an acharya, for a guru, for a teacher, even though it's a math teacher. If he's flawed and deficient in his knowledge of mathematics, he cannot make you pass AP math or AP calculus in the exams, and he's going to give you flawed knowledge because he doesn't know. And the same rule applies to a teacher of knowledge. If he doesn't know, he cannot teach you. Go look out for a teacher who is grounded in knowledge. And when you will have found that teacher, you know what? The way you offer a teacher in school, may I clean the chalkboard for you or the screen for you? And while you're busy with your papers and the test, you turn and watch this kid. My God, who is this kid and where has he come from? It has happened to me. What's your name, son? Today is the first day of class. What's your name? My name is such and such. Aha. Are you from the Caribbean? No, Dr. Satish. Why do you ask that? Because most Caribbean kids are like this. Or you may be from South or North Carolina. You're not born New Yorker. Well, yes, I am. But then how are you like this? My parents told me I must treat my teacher with respect. And God, I said, you will be blessed. You indeed will be blessed. And it is no different in the scenario of a spiritual teacher with a student looking for spiritual knowledge. Even if the teacher were to yell at the student, Muktesh, I'm yelling at you, you're out of order. Okay, Guruji, I'm out of order. I thank you. Unfortunately, today's world doesn't like to comply. And they pick up this question from school. Who are you to tell me how to dress, how to speak, how to write? Even if when they write properly, well, that's the way I write. But yes, that's the way you write. But isn't there something that tells you you need to write better so your handwriting can be legible to make the teacher understand? Well, I'm sorry, I can't mark this. I don't know what you've written. Well, and walked away. Dr. Satish, do you know something that can help me? One kid asked me, I haven't been writing well. Can you help me find a book where I can form my letters? Sure I can. Sure I can. Muktesh comes up to me and said, Guruji, I was wrong. Can you tell me how I can amend this style of performance, how I can correct this behavior? And he, look at me, he in doing this, he in doing this, he bows his outside. And look at the psychology. He also ends up bowing his inside. And so, the ancient rishis told us, whenever we find a teacher who knows, listen to this, a teacher who knows, then this is what we do. We clasp and bow the outside to infuse humility on the inside, and we ask him for knowledge. Shanta Chitta Jigyasu Pakara, Shanta Chitta Jigyasu Pakara, Guru ko uchita sumarga patakar, Guru ko uchita sumarga patakar, सकल बताए उसको साधन, सकल बताए उसको साधन, जिनसे मिटे शिष्य के बाधन। Oh, look at this. Shanta Chitta. Oh, my classroom is coming to my mind right now. I walk the hallways and I see riot and pandemonium in the classroom. And I do not see a peaceful mind. Shanta Chitta. Would all of you loud and clear, on screen, off screen, would all of you kindly say Shanta Chitta? Say that. Shant means peaceful and Chitta means mind. I do not see it there. But when I teach my Sanskrit students, I see Shanta, Chitta. I see a peaceful mind. And not only that, Jigyasu. I see an inquiring nature. Oh, look at two things. A peaceful mind, but that's not enough. An inquiring nature. But that too is not enough. An inquiring nature must be balanced by a peaceful mind, and a peaceful mind must be balanced by an inquiring nature. While you ask for this knowledge, be Shanta Chitta and be Jigyasu. Be peaceful in nature and be inquiring in your nature. And then, Guru ko uchita sumarga batakar. It becomes obligatory for the, uchit means obligatory. It becomes obligatory for the teacher to explain all the secrets to you in a logical order, and it cannot be done in a day nor in a month. It takes a while for the process of study and teach to yield some kind of information in which the mind of the student will be grounded. But you and I need to approach the teacher. The question is, how do we approach the teacher? We approach the teacher with a peaceful mind and an inquiring nature. And then the teacher, watch this, will explain to you all the secrets whereby all of your impediments will automatically vanish. I had an impediment with a red screen. That's my impediment. And I don't understand the electronics here. And so I sent for somebody from the back. And when they tell me, well, this is what causes it, my red screen goes and my impediment becomes something of the past. And so every time I go to my teacher, Hare Sharana Parame Sharana Para Sharana Parame Sharana Parame Guru Tumhari पार करो अब नाव हमारी जय ऋषिवर। Very nice. जय